Hey everyone, Rich here. Hope you're doing well. We've just come back from a 4-week break, maybe a 5-week break really. I wanted to just update you all on the state of Gunsmith and what we're doing over the next month or so, and what we're going to be bringing in the next update for the game. I will just say that I think the fact that I've had a nice break from working on Gunsmith for a while has really shown me some super clear problems and clear issues with the game that I think I should have probably noticed years ago. And the reality is that I think because when you work on a game every day of that complexity, you just don't see the issues because you don't have fresh eyes on the game anymore, because you work it every single day and you just think, what's going on? We had a big discussion about why we keep adding content after content, and yet the player numbers don't go up, they stay the same. The score doesn't go up, they stay the same. But people keep saying it lacks content, but it doesn't anymore. Just if anyone's wondering, we have over 500 ingredients in that game now, 500 different icons to craft and make items from, and I think it's just beyond too large. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. So I know that content is no longer the issue. It can't be the issue. And then over the course of the last 4 weeks, I was like, I'm playing some games, and I'm going to put a video up on what I did during my 4-week break, because I renovated a space on the outside of my home into an office, into a little dev studio. I took pictures and some videos along the process. I'm going to show you guys what I did during that time, because I'm really happy with the results. But I thought I'd go and check out other good games that people are enjoying, what they do. You get high budget games, low budget games, indie games, all sorts of games. Sorry, I got cold, and I was drinking coffee, but yeah. So I went and had a look at all this game, and I realised a major flaw in our game is that the user experience and the way we deliver that content is actually terrible. It's appalling, and it's so basic and so like 1 star. It really desperately needs an overhaul. And what I mean by this is that we have so much content now where you can do so many different things and make so many different things, and you can have so much fun with all of that. There's no direction in why you should do it, apart from just to fulfill the contracts and keep going until you hit one of the 5 scenarios that we placed in the beginning of the game. And they're all pretty boring. And I've just been real with myself, because I went and had a look at other games, and I was like, I see what they're doing, and what they're doing is just way better than what we're doing, because I get it. I get that they are making their user experience and how they deliver their content way better than what we do. And I think that's just something that comes with time and complexity with the games that you make. And obviously, I've always said to everyone, Gunsmith is such a humongous project that, we, in hindsight, probably shouldn't have taken on with a team of just 2, but we have got there in the end anyway. So you know what, happy days. But what I will be planning to do over the next coming weeks is completely redesigning the user interface when you start the game, how it all works, the scenarios that you can do, because wouldn't it be cool if you could have a factory or a scenario where your mission was to smuggle 1,000 kilos, or 1,000, they're rookie numbers, 100,000 kilos of cocaine, right? Or you only deal in cash, or you have to make 200 vehicles or something like that. And those are the different scenarios you can pick. And then also I was playing it and I went to the world screen and I was like, what even happens on the world screen? You just pick a country and you start. That's not good enough. I think we need to change all that up. We need to make sure that all of the globe stuff has an effect right on that screen. You can see it all taking place there. You can actually see what's happening, make a selection, and also I want to introduce characters to the selection screen, and they can have an effect on the outcome of the game. And you know, just really before you even got to the factory, and I think that's the biggest problem, is before you even get to the main part of the game, because I think the main part of the game is pretty good. We've still got polish to do there, and we still got some stuff to add and to make a few things better, etc. You know, the normal early access stuff. But before that is dire, and we need to really up our game in that department. So that is what we're going to be focusing on now that we're back from the break, and now that and I think this will take the game to a whole new place. It will just be like a totally different game, honestly. What I have in my head, I think you will not even begin to remember what the game was. You'll be like, wow, there's so much different stuff here to do. It's just the value of the content that's given to you guys. Because right now, I was describing this as like, it's just a giant buffet. It's a huge platter of food that is just not digestible in one sitting at all. And eventually, it's like almost every scenario begins with you on this humongous journey to just making this giant factory with not much structure. So if we can improve all of that, it means that, hey, you don't actually, if you want to have different scenarios and different like goals and, you know, different experiences to replay and have a go with stuff, then you can easily do that. You know, you can spend a couple hours a night, 5 hours a night if you want to go hardcore, or 1 hour a night. You can choose some cool stuff to do. You can slowly build up on what you're doing, and then once you're done with that, you haven't done the game, because there'll be some more scenarios for you to do and some more cool game modes to try out. It's just going to add so much value. It's just a quick one for me, really, because I know what I've got to do, and we're all hyped about it, because I think we've all, me and Ed have, I think, had a bit of a epiphany moment where we're like, absolutely, this is a big problem. Oh yeah, also, we potentially are going to do a research tree if we've got enough time. We really want to do the tech tree again, because that's ancient and we need to just redo it, because it just needs to be way better. But other than that, I think we'll leave it here, and yeah, I will be posting a date for the update soon, and I'll post more closer to the time. But I think this is going to be a really awesome update. So we'll see you on the other side, and I'll speak to you all soon. See you later.